And we are live. Welcome to the Christian Whistleblower channel. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, the happy contrarian, the man of many names, coming to you from the heartland of America, straight to your heart, we hope. We are in Kansas. I'm a wizard, so I am the wizard from Oz, but not like it used to be. There's no Emerald City. We're going to the city of enlightenment, and there's no curtains. It's all wide open. So come on in and learn how it's done. Learn how to guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, be your own guru, and unindoctrinate yourself. Great show earlier today with the one, the only Jenny Constantine Moonstone Constantine. Wide-ranging discussion. Tonight we'll have Robert Bowers, the professor, at 9 p.m. Central Time. But now we're here to talk about why are we waiting for the event. Everybody wants an event. Everybody wants some cataclysm. Everybody wants something spectacular and big and sensational. And it's just like this recent, well, it's not just like, but I'm alluding to this recent announcement by YouTube that they're going to remove thousands of channels for what they have deemed inappropriate content. Now, a lot of my contemporaries are crying the blues. A lot of my contemporaries are up in arms. A lot of my contemporaries sound like a person that I remember named Chicken Little, who ran around saying, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. I don't see this as a sky fall event like most of the others do. I just don't see it that way. I don't think it's Armageddon. I don't think it's the end of YouTube as we know it. I think what you're going to see, ladies and gentlemen, is hate groups. And I left my glasses out there when I was just moving something. Hate groups will be eliminated from YouTube. Now, admittedly, hate as defined by YouTube and what they define as hate is not always hate. And they have the right to define hate as they see fit on their platform. At least that's my position. So if you are into things that YouTube says is hate, you may have, trying to get this just right, you may have some troubles. If you're not into things that YouTube says are hate, you're not going to have any troubles. It did have an effect on me. I had to cancel a show that I had scheduled this week to discuss the flat earth. I'd love to have an open, honest, frank, and balanced discussion about flat earth, but flat earth was specifically mentioned in those requirements or the new things they're not going to allow. So not willing to put the channel at risk. I did cancel the flat earth show, unfortunately, and I apologize to David at Dearth down the rabbit hole, something like that. Anyway, deep in the rabbit hole. I do apologize to him. Just can't do it. Can't risk it. Not going to put the channel at risk over flat earth. Just won't do it. And it's not a huge thing. It's not an oh my God thing. It's not a, so don't let yourself get caught up in the hand wringing. Don't let yourself get caught up in the hair pulling. Don't let yourself get caught up in the sackcloth and ashes crowd. It's simply not that big a deal. They're trying to purge YouTube from anything that resembles hate, and they've got the right to do it. So no worries here. We don't do hate because, after all, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So here we go. No problems. I just wanted to give you some peace of mind on that. Don't worry about it. Don't fret about it. Everything is going to be fine. And it kind of brings me to this place where we kind of talk out both sides of our you-know-whats, both sides of our faces. We talk out of our lower extremities. And sometimes I want to ask people, do you believe the crap you teach or not? Do you believe the crap you say or not? Do you believe what you say you believe or do you not? Because everybody's looking for this great event. And nothing can happen until this event happens. Some of you call it the rapture. Some of you call it Armageddon. Some of you that are more spiritual call it the event. You're waiting on something big to happen. And every time I'm with anyone that's within our genre, I get to listen to what cataclysm is coming next. Is it going to be a solar flare? Is it going to be a grand solar minimum? Is it going to be a grand solar maximum? I don't know if that's a thing, but it might as well be. Is it going to be Planet X? Is it going to be Nibiru? Is it going to be Marduk? Is it going to be a comet? Is it going to be a meteor? Oh my God, what's going to kill us next? Financial collapse. Everything's going to hell. I just don't see it, folks. I just don't see it. I don't worry about it. I don't let it bother me. I don't let it consume me. I don't waste any more time than I just did talking to you about it, thinking about it. It's silly, Tracy says, and I agree. Thank you. Because you can know all the whats and wherefores of grand solar minimum, planet X, pole shift, solar wind, solar flare, underwear. You can know all about that stuff. And still, when and if it happens, be lost spiritually, energetically, or conversely, if you know all about you, if you're working your inside game, if you're working your shadow work, if you're doing that inside job, then it doesn't matter what happens or doesn't happen. Now, I'm a little bit of a prepper. I got some stuff put away. I got some firearms. I got some big dogs. We got a nice place out off the grid, so to speak. But I don't sit around at night trying to find Nibiru. I don't lay awake at night worrying about aliens coming. I don't worry about some dark mass escaping from the backside of Uranus to come and destroy me. I don't worry about that stuff. I don't worry about that stuff. I don't get distracted like Tracy said. I don't get distracted from working on myself. The Matrix has you. What if I told you that John Wick is really Neo running another program? Dude, I saw John Wick 3, and all I know is that brother killed more people than Rambo, and I didn't think that was possible. And now they got Rambo Last Blood. See, John Wick came along, killed more people than Rambo did in the last Rambo. So now Rambo had to come back so he can kill more people than John Wick, because you can't have John Wick take your title for killing fools. So look for Rambo Last Blood to kill more people than John Wick did in John Wick 3. And we really can't do anything about it. All we can do is prepare our hearts. All we can do is prepare our souls, our spirits, whatever you call it. Electric Crystal says, ooh, a black mass from Uranus. Yeah, that's what I said. That might cause a little fear in me if there were a black mass approaching me from Uranus. That would probably bother me. But other than that, I'm good. So my real question is, do we believe what we say? Do we believe we can do what we think we can do? Do we believe that we can do what we say we can do? Because all I hear about is how powerful these people are in their manifestation. I am a master manifester. I can manifest anything twice on Sundays. I'm a great manifester. I can bring this into being. I can bring that into being. But yet you're still worried about Noahide laws and this and that. Why don't you go to work? Why don't we go to work instead of, what would happen? Musa. What would happen, ladies and gentlemen, if instead of wasting energy on figuring out when the next event that was going to come and kill us is to occur, whatever flavor event you want that to be, what if instead of worrying about and tracking and trying to figure out what the next event that was going to kill us is, what if we all got together and used our powers of manifestation to move whatever event they're supposed to be off, away, gone? Oh, but Jeff, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. You don't believe what you say you believe. If you don't think that we can get together and manifest a reality in this world, then you don't believe what you say you believe. You're a fake, you're a phony, you're a fraud. I believe we can get together and manifest a new reality. I believe we could get together and manifest a reality on this planet in this dimension. I really do. And I'll tell you this, even if we couldn't get it done, if we used all the energy spent on Planet X, Nibiru, Flat Earth, Grand Solar Minimums, Grand Solar Maximums, pole shifts, earthquakes, lions, tigers, oh my, if we spent all the energy that we spend on all those things, getting together in positive manifestation, it would make a whole lot of difference in this world. And it would make a whole lot of difference in your little mind, in your little world. This is just my opinion. I'm not going to the text. I'm just telling you what is on my heart. I'm so tired of hearing how bad things are. And I'm so tired of hearing how bad things are going to be. And I'm so tired of hearing how we're all going to die. It's just a matter of time. Do we have 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years? What if you're wrong? And you've wasted all this time fretting and worrying when I've been, moose on and chilling and working on the inside game. Because it is an inside game. It's an inside job. Jeff, why don't you ever get worried about this? Why don't you ever get worried about that? Why don't you ever put out warrant? Because I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. It's like the central figure in the Christian mythos said, listen, there'll be wars and there'll be rumors of wars. Always have been, always will be, but the end's not yet. Look, cousins, I'm not going to wait around for death when even the best get laid to rest eventually, says Wolf Weaver. And constantly watching, just hit it. Here it is. One sentence encapsulates this entire program that I've just done. You can't worry and ascend. You can't worry and ascend. So are you worried about worrying or are you worried about ascending? Change your mind, says Susie Cat. Your way of thinking. Being positive attracts positivity, the law of attraction. Electric says the fear porn machine is in full effect. Celestial Piper says truth. Tracy says don't be double-minded. I'm not. I'm very single-minded. I don't worry. I don't fret because I believe what I say. I believe that my world is manifested by me. And I believe in our powers as individual beings, divine, sovereign, free. I believe in our powers as connections to divinity, as baby gods and goddesses in training, for lack of a better term. We've got the anointing. We've got the consecration. We've got the flow. Let's go. We can manifest our reality if enough of you will quit worrying about extraneous stuff and join us. We could get it done. Thank you, Matrix. I'll take that good luck, and I'll see you on the other side because I am ascending this reality. I'm out of here. Now, I'm not saying I'm out of here for good. I'm going to be able to do what I want to do when it's time to leave here. If I want to come back and help, I will. Don't think so. I think I'm ready to move on. I think I'm ready. I'm like George and Wheezy. I'm ready to move on up to the east side, to that deluxe apartment in the sky. I think I'm ready to move on up. But be that as it may, I'm going to be ready to do what I want to do, not what someone tells me to do. Somebody says, F the earth, no offense. I do take offense to that. And when everyone says no offense, they mean a lot of offense. No offense, but, you totally mean offense. That's just the way that is. How can you say F the earth? How can you say F the earth? And then the Matrix says that I'm demented. Well, guess what, Matrix? This reminds me of one time when I went down to TBN to preach back when I was a preacher. And I went down to the local TV station and they said, I guess you're going to preach that health and wealth stuff again. I said, well, would you prefer that I preach poverty and sickness? Would you? Matrix person says, you're deluded. Well, would you rather be happy, positive, fulfilled, and deluded? Or would you rather have your eyes open like that person thinks they've got theirs open and be filled with guilt and fear and terror and worry? Oh, my. No offense to you, bro. I wouldn't have deleted you, but Tracy's harder than me. Tracy's harder than me. I know you think I'm deluded. And that's okay. Because if this world didn't think I was deluded, I would be. I'm very, very glad that that you think I'm deluded, because that makes me very confident that I'm not. Earth is our home. Earth is our mother. How can we say F the earth when it is a divine being? It is Sophia, Gaia. We need to respect her and love her and cherish her and nourish her, not say F her. If she says F us, then we're in trouble. Then get ready for the skies to fall and the earth to open and swallow you up. But at this point, ladies and gentlemen, oh, this is interesting. Listen to this one. This is, I love it when, okay, abducted Christian ufologists, you scammed my channel. So I have no problem verbally eviscerating you. Thank you. I've been wanting to verbally eviscerate somebody for weeks, but I've been trying to be nice. Cynthia's got me trying to be nice, but you came into my channel trying to spam me. So get ready. Here it comes. Abducted Christian ufologist. Abducted. Let's break that down. So this person thinks they've been abducted, specifically by aliens, and they're a Christian. If your God is so strong, then how come you got abducted by aliens? Question number one. And you're a ufologist. Interesting. There's a big flash coming. Not unless I stand up and show you my butt. If I stood up and showed you my butt, there'd be a big flash coming. But other than that, there's no big flash. We'll all change in the twinkling of an eye. Get that con out of my face. Take that Pauline garbage. As Jack Nicholson said, go sell crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here. We don't want that. We're not going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. It's a lie from Paul. He told you it was a lie. I have prophetic dreams. No, you eat pizza too close to going to sleep at night. And you're probably grossly obese. And that's why you're having dreams all night long. Anyway, I feel better. I feel better. Thank you. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So there you go. There's no flash coming. There's no flash coming. There's no event coming. There's no rapture coming. Nothing like that's coming. What's coming is what we make happen, what we decide is coming, what we decide we're going to manifest or not. It's up to us. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. And I probably shouldn't have said that. I need to apologize to abducted Christian ufologists. I do need to apologize. I'm sorry for that rant. You just gave me a great opportunity to do it. See, I should have listened to Cynthia and been nice. Should have listened, but I didn't. So I get to apologize again. But anyway, you get the point. Jesus is my crazy way want. Push him. You lost me after that. Love you, Jeffrey, and love Earth too. Thanks for staying here, for helping us and keeping learning this. Yeah, we're all here, man. We're all here. Oh, and your name is Cynthia too. Well, nice to see you, Cynthia. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? Yeah, I feel bad now, but that's okay. There's no virus here. We're peaceful. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but anyway, you can't live as woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, I agree with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I'm really here to say today is we don't have to wait for an event. We can make an event, and we don't have to accept any end that is told is ours. We can manifest a different one, a better one, a more powerful one. And that's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we have to do. Because if you wait for an event, let me tell you a little secret. It's not coming. If you wait for a rapture, let me tell you a little secret. It's not coming. If you're waiting for Jesus, let me tell you a little secret. He's not coming. And if you're waiting for Jesus, he can't get through the new Trump wall, so he's not coming either. Nobody's coming to save you. Your ship is not coming in. You got to swim out and meet it. YouTube is not going to ban us all, and the sky is not about to fall. If you want an event, make an event. If you want to change, make a change. If you want a new world, make a new world. That we can do. Let's run through the chat room real quickly. Thank you, and thank you. Let's see. I think it's merely a scare tactic. Could be. Let's see. I'm waiting for a check. The best event ever. Yeah, check's in the mail. Took 11 hours before I regained control of. Someone says it took 11 hours to regain control of their channel. Glad you did. Let's see. Oh, geomagnetic reversal. Yeah, there's something else to worry about. I don't worry about it. Rapture watchers. Yeah. Won't be caught off guard. Good for you. What about poor plumbing? Well, some things are always with you. Lucky Stone says, I wait for nothing. I'm God of my life. No questions. Boom. I appreciate that very much. How about directing collective consciousness for positive outcomes? Thank you, Tracy, for putting it so much better than I did. Everyone wants to talk about what a powerful manifestor they are. Well, show us what you got. Help a brother out. Let's start directing collective consciousness for positive outcomes. Maybe I should pick a day during the week where we do that collectively. Probably be a very lowly attended show, but we can still make some difference. And there I am projecting negative outcomes when I could project positive outcomes. I think that's a good idea. Let's step into the power pose. I agree. When will the sun turn into an intergalactic gigantic disco ball? Yeah, there's probably that one too. We're not going to wait around waiting for death. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going to wait for an event. We're going to make an event. We're not going to wait for a rapture. We're going to make a rapture. We are going to do what we want to do because we are going to take over, like Abducted Christian Ufologist says, and project positivity. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. You mean the Galactic Federation won't save me? Well, I wouldn't count on waiting for the blue chickens to come help a sister out. That's all I'm saying. Tonight at 9 p.m. Central, we're going to have the Professor, Robert Bauer, with us tonight. And I'm very excited about that. And I do, again, apologize to David, but I am canceling the Friday night show or Saturday night show, forget which day it was, on Flat Earth. Just can't do it. Canceled. Sorry. But that's the way it is. Instead of waiting for a rapture, let's cause a rupture in this matrix. The Council of Nine has turned its back on us, Wolf Weaver says, with tongue planted firmly in cheek. We are all different. Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, be back tonight at 9 p.m. I don't think I'll be back between now and then since it's almost 7. We'll have a great time with the Professor, Robert Bauer, tonight, talking about little things like, check this out. Magic, mystery schools, religion, Atlantis, Casey, and the Hot Zone. Ooh, Robert, if you're listening, let's do Atlantis, Casey, and the Hot Zone. I like the way that sounds. Atlantis, Edgar Casey, and the Hot Zone. Tonight, 9 p.m. with the Professor, Robert Bauer. Tupac might come back. I don't know if he will or not, but that's an interesting 1 o'clock a.m. here. Well, sorry, that will miss you, Susie Cat. So that will be spicy. Come on back and enjoy it. Until then, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, encouraging you to guide your own spirit, master your own ascension, be your own guru, ask questions, question answers, even mine, even yours. Elvis might be back. Could be. But remember, we're the last generation of real humans. We need to get busy. And the best way to start getting busy is to indoctrinate yourself. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for being here. Get your Mystech jewelry. Get your Focus Life Force Energy, jeffreydaugherty.com. Look in the upper right-hand corner. Breaking news, Alexandros Syrambides says that he will be in Greece trying to make changes. He hopes to be the next prime minister of Greece. 54-year-old Alexandros Syrambides, making changes for everyone. He wants to make Greece great again. We support your campaign, and we look forward to you having a successful conclusion. And speaking of successful conclusions, that's it for today's show, folks. We'll be back again at 9 p.m. tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, I remain your friendly Christian whistleblower, the happy contrarian, the wizard from Oz. Come on back behind the curtain, see how it's done. And this is how, ladies and gentlemen, you unindoctrinate yourself. Much love, much peace, much power to each and every one of you. We'll see you again real soon.